Hey, good Sunday morning, everybody. The Iceman here, and I want to do a couple big shout outs. One to Big Ray Hernandez, a man I did a show with. It was a year ago this past April on the Big Ray Wrestling Show. We had a great time there, and also a longtime friend of mine, Boston Fan 79B1 Chris. Big shout out to both of you guys. Uh, yeah. So, anyway, last night I watched TNA Impact Thursday night, and it was, to me, it was awesome. It really was. Not all the show is going to be, you know enticing, because they do have segments, but those segments mean something for the near future. But one of the things that I was so into, it was so cool, was they had a knockouts title match with a number of the knockouts in the ring. I think it was Jade, Marty Bell, Madison Rain, uh, Sienna the champion, uh, ALLIE, the assistant to Maria Canales, and it was truly fun to watch. And when it was all said and done, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Marty Bell had her little baton. She ended up hitting ALLIE, the assistant to Maria Canales, over the back of the head. She then fell across Madison Rain. Unbeknownst to everybody, the refs in there counting three. ALLIE wins the women's knockout title. It was like, you know, the Mealy Mouse voiced ALLIE, the new knockouts champion. I loved it. This was good creativity by TNA, because nobody thought she had a chance in hell. I'm thinking to myself when she was in that match, why is she even there? I never dawned on me she was going to come out and be the knockouts champion. Awesome move by TNA. They also had a battle royal for the number one contendership for Bobby Lashley's title, which would be contested next week on Impact. Now, I wasn't too keen on all the participants in this number one contenders match. There was a couple guys that I thought, um, you know, were deserving of an opportunity. Jesse Goddard is one of them. I think he has a bright future if he sticks around in TNA. Of course, Michael Bennett. Moose was involved. Eli Drake, Montabali Shera, and Grado. Two guys just didn't think, had that opportunity. Guys from the Tribunal and whatnot. But anyway, uh, it came down, and Eddie Edwards was involved as well. Another man that does deserve the opportunity, or is deserving. But it came down to Bennett, Moose, and Edwards. Now, Moose was getting ready. He had Eddie Edwards in that position of a power bomb. He was going to throw him over the top rope. Michael Bennett saw the opportunity, and he got behind him, and he flipped them both over, and he now becomes number one contender. Now, you know what this is going to set up. It's going to set up a confrontation between Bennett and Moose, of course, which is awesome. It really is truly awesome. Bennett will face Bobby Lashley next week for a title shot. I think it's predictable in my eyes that Bobby Lashley retains. But I could be wrong, because this is the unpredictability of what TNA has been doing from week after week after week. And if you do not read those spoilers, you get caught off guard. And this is what I love about TNA, because from week to week, you're not really sure what's going to happen. So, Bennett could end up upsetting Bobby Lashley, but I don't think so, because I honestly think that Moose is going to play a part in this, and it's going to cost Michael Bennett that match. So Bobby Lashley will retain. But this is the beauty of it all. But anyhow, the match of the night, obviously, was Ethan Carter III and Drew Galloway. They delivered. This was an awesome match. It was given plenty of time. Um, Near pinfalls throughout the whole match. I give kudos to Aaron Rex, the former AKA Damian Sandow from the WWE, as the guest referee. He played it right down the middle. He played it fair and square. There was a little bit of moments where Galloway thought Rex missed the 3 count, but in the end, Ethan Carter got the pin over Drew Galloway in a brutal match. It was an awesome match. Now, after the match, Galloway just couldn't handle the fact that he got beat. And we saw signs of maybe a little bit of a heel turn with Galloway throughout the last few weeks. He turned. He turned on Aaron Rex, and he beat the living hell out of him. I mean, he was taking him to town. And at the end, he pulled out the ring steps, and he took Aaron Rex, and he started pounding him. He pounded his head along the side of the steps. And this was totally unexpected. Watching this match, didn't expect it at all. But this is so good for the fact now it sets up a feud between Galloway and Aaron Rex. So each week, TNA has delivered. I loved it. And it is unpredictable, much like other wrestling promotions. A lot of people have nothing good to say about TNA. They claim they don't have nothing of a roster. But I'll tell you, with what they got, they do very, very well with. We saw the Hardy Boys again last night in a match against, Jeff Hardy went against Abyss from Decay. It just continues each week to deliver something that I don't expect. Give it a shot. WWE fans, just watch TNA for something else, if anything. And I think after a while, you'll find that it does grow on you. I, for one, am just a pure wrestling fan. Do I get tired of certain promotions at times? Yes, I do. But that's just the nature of the business. So, with all that being said, peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you all next time. Enjoy.